Home gardening vegetables offers several important benefits. Access to fresh, nutritious food. Growing your own vegetables at home allows you to have a direct source of fresh, organic produce. You have control over the growing process, including the use of pesticides and fertilizers, ensuring that you have healthy, nutrient-rich vegetables readily available for consumption. Cost savings. Home gardening can help you save money on grocery bills. By growing your vegetables, you eliminate the need to purchase them from the store. Additionally, you can grow vegetables that are typically expensive or not readily available, further reducing your overall food expenses. Improved flavor and variety. Freshly harvested vegetables from your own garden often have superior taste compared to store-bought ones. This allows you to enjoy a more diverse and flavorful selection of vegetables in your meals. Environmental sustainability. Home gardening vegetables promotes environmental sustainability. By growing your own food, you reduce the need for transportation, packaging, and other resources associated with commercial agriculture. Additionally, you have control over the use of pesticides and can opt for organic or natural methods, reducing the environmental impact of chemical pesticides. Therapeutic and stress-relieving activity. Gardening is known to have therapeutic benefits. Engaging in home gardening can help reduce stress, improve mental well-being, and provide a sense of fulfillment. It offers a relaxing and enjoyable activity that connects you with nature, promoting a healthier lifestyle. Educational opportunities. Home gardening vegetables can be a valuable learning experience, especially for children. It teaches them about plant life cycles, nutrition, and the importance of sustainable practices. It also fosters a sense of responsibility and provides practical knowledge that can be applied throughout their lives. Community engagement. Home gardening can bring communities together through shared resources, knowledge exchange, and the promotion of locally grown produce. It can create opportunities for neighborhood gardens, communal plots, or farmers' markets, fostering a sense of community and connection among neighbors. Overall, home gardening vegetables provides numerous benefits, including access to fresh, nutritious food, cost savings, enhanced flavor, environmental sustainability, therapeutic value, educational opportunities, and community engagement. Home gardening ladyfinger, also known as okra or bhindi, is a popular choice for many gardeners. Here are some tips for successfully growing ladyfinger in your home garden. Climate and soil. Ladyfinger thrives in warm weather and requires full sun exposure. Ensure that your garden receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight each day. The soil should be well drained and rich in organic matter. Prepare the soil by incorporating compost or well-rotted manure to improve fertility and moisture retention. Planting. Ladyfinger can be started from seeds or seedlings. If starting from seeds, sow them directly in the garden after the last frost date in your area. Plant the seeds about 1 inch deep and space them around 12 to 18 inches apart, allowing enough room for the plants to spread. Water the seeds gently but thoroughly after planting. Watering. Ladyfinger plants require regular watering, especially during dry periods. Water deeply to ensure the roots receive sufficient moisture. However, avoid overwatering, as it can lead to root rot. Mulching around the plants can help conserve soil moisture and prevent weed growth. Support and spacing. Ladyfinger plants can grow tall and benefit from some support. Consider installing stakes or trellises to help the plants grow upright and prevent them from sprawling on the ground. This can also make harvesting easier. Space the plants adequately to allow good air circulation and prevent overcrowding, which can lead to disease. Fertilization. Ladyfinger plants benefit from regular feeding. Apply a balanced organic fertilizer or a slow-release granular fertilizer when planting, following the package instructions. Additionally, you can supplement with liquid fertilizer every few weeks during the growing season to promote healthy growth and fruit production. Pest and disease management. Ladyfinger can be susceptible to pests like aphids, fruit borers, and spider mites. Monitor your plants regularly and take appropriate measures if you notice any infestation. Use organic pest control methods such as insecticidal soaps, neem oil, or introducing beneficial insects. Proper spacing, adequate air circulation, and removing any infected or damaged leaves can help prevent diseases like powdery mildew. Harvesting. Ladyfinger pods are typically ready for harvest when they reach around 3 to 4 inches in length. Harvest the pods by cutting them from the plant using a sharp knife or scissors. Avoid letting the pods become overly mature and tough, as they are best when they are young and tender. Regular harvesting encourages the plant to produce more pods. Remember to rotate ladyfinger crops each year to prevent the buildup of pests and diseases in the soil. With proper care and attention, you can enjoy a bountiful harvest of fresh ladyfinger from your home garden. Home gardening spinach is a great way to enjoy fresh, nutritious greens right from your own backyard. Here are some tips to successfully grow spinach in your home garden. Climate and timing. Spinach is a cool season crop that prefers temperatures between 50 degrees Fahrenheit and 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius to 21 degrees Celsius. It can tolerate light frosts but may bolt, go to seed, in hot weather. Plant spinach in early spring or late summer, early fall, depending on your climate. Choose the appropriate variety for your region and its specific planting and harvesting times. Soil preparation. Spinach grows best in well-drained, fertile soil. Prepare the soil by removing any weeds, rocks, or debris. Amend the soil with organic matter, such as compost or well-rotted manure, to improve its nutrient content and drainage. Aim for a slightly acidic to neutral pH level between 6.0 and 7.0. Planting. Spinach can be grown from seeds or seedlings. If using seeds, sow them directly into the garden bed. Plant the seeds about half an inch to 1 inch deep, spaced around 2 inches apart in rows or in a broadcast pattern. If transplanting seedlings, space them according to the recommendations on the plant tags. Water the seeds or seedlings gently after planting. Sunlight and watering. Spinach grows best in partial shade to full sun. Ensure your garden receives at least 4 to 6 hours of sunlight per day. Keep the soil evenly moist, providing regular watering to prevent it from drying out. Avoid overwatering, as it may lead to root rot. Mulching around the plants can help retain moisture and suppress weeds. Fertilization. Spinach is a leafy green that benefits from regular feeding. Before planting, incorporate a balanced organic fertilizer or a slow-release granular fertilizer into the soil. Alternatively, you can side dress the plants with compost or a nitrogen-rich fertilizer during the growing season to provide additional nutrients. Follow the package instructions for application rates. Pest and disease management. Common pests that may affect spinach include aphids, slugs, and leaf miners. Regularly inspect your plants and take appropriate measures if you notice any infestation. Organic pest control methods such as insecticidal soaps, diatomaceous earth, or introducing beneficial insects can help manage pests. Proper spacing, good air circulation, and avoiding overhead watering can help prevent diseases such as downy mildew and leaf spot. Harvesting: spinach leaves can be harvested when they reach a usable size, typically around 4 to 6 weeks after planting. Harvest outer leaves individually by cutting them at the base, leaving the inner leaves to continue growing. Alternatively, you can harvest the entire plant by cutting it off at ground level. Regular harvesting promotes continuous growth and ensures tender leaves. Remember to rotate your spinach crops every year to prevent the buildup of pests and diseases in the soil. By following these tips, you can enjoy a fresh and abundant supply of spinach from your home garden. To grow sponge gourd in your home garden, choose a sunny location with well-drained soil. Sow seeds directly in mounds or hills, spacing them 12 to 18 inches apart. Water regularly, keeping the soil moist but not waterlogged. Provide support for the vines to climb, such as trellises or stakes. Fertilize with compost or organic matter before planting, and use a balanced organic fertilizer during the growing season. Monitor for pests like aphids and cucumber beetles, and take appropriate measures if infestation occurs. Harvest when the fruit is green and tender, around 6 to 12 inches long. Save mature gourds for use as natural sponges. Kadu ghia, also known as Indian round gourd or white pumpkin, can be grown in your home garden. Here are some tips for successful cultivation. Climate and soil: Kadu ghia thrives in warm climates and requires full sun exposure. The soil should be well-drained, fertile, and rich in organic matter. A pH level between 6.0 and 7.5 is ideal. Planting: sow the seeds directly in the garden bed after the last frost date. Plant the seeds around 1 inch deep and space them 3 to 4 feet apart. Water gently after planting. Watering: provide regular watering, ensuring the soil remains consistently moist. Avoid overwatering to prevent waterlogging. Support and spacing: Kadu ghia vines can be trained to grow on trellises or supported by stakes. Adequate spacing between plants allows for good air circulation and prevents overcrowding. Fertilization: prior to planting, incorporate compost or well-rotted manure into the soil. During the growing season, use a balanced organic fertilizer to provide additional nutrients. Pest and disease management: monitor for common pests like aphids and cucumber beetles. Implement organic pest control methods such as neem oil or insecticidal soaps if needed. Proper spacing and removing any infested leaves can help prevent diseases. Harvesting: harvest the Kadu ghia when the fruit reaches a mature size. The fruit should have a smooth skin and a creamy white color. Use a sharp knife to cut the fruit from the vine. By following these guidelines, you can cultivate Kadu ghia successfully in your home garden and enjoy its delicious and versatile culinary uses. Cucumber is a popular vegetable for home gardening due to its refreshing taste and versatility. Here are some tips for successful cucumber cultivation. Climate and soil: cucumbers thrive in warm climates and require full sun exposure. The soil should be well-drained, fertile, and rich in organic matter. A pH level between 6.0 and 7.0 is ideal. Planting. Sow cucumber seeds directly in the garden bed after the last frost date. Plant the seeds around 1 inch deep and space them 12 to 18 inches apart. Water gently after planting. Watering. Cucumbers need consistent moisture, so water regularly, keeping the soil evenly moist. Avoid overwatering as it can cause rotting. Support and spacing. Provide support for cucumber vines using trellises, cages, or stakes. Adequate spacing allows for good air circulation and prevents overcrowding. Fertilization. Prior to planting, incorporate compost or well-rotted manure into the soil. Apply a balanced fertilizer during the growing season to provide nutrients. Pest and disease management. Monitor for pests like cucumber beetles and aphids. Use organic pest control methods if needed. Proper spacing and removing diseased leaves can help prevent diseases. Harvesting. Harvest cucumbers when they reach the desired size and are firm and evenly colored. Cut the fruit from the vine using a sharp knife or scissors. By following these guidelines, you can enjoy a bountiful cucumber harvest from your home garden. Bitter gourd, also known as bitter melon or Karela, can be successfully grown in a home garden. Here are some tips for cultivating bitter gourd. Climate and soil. Bitter gourd thrives in warm climates with temperatures between 75 degrees Fahrenheit and 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 24 degrees Celsius to 29 degrees Celsius. It requires full sun exposure. The soil should be well drained, rich in organic matter, and have a pH level between 5.5 and 6.7. Planting. Bitter gourd is typically grown from seeds. Plant the seeds directly in the garden bed or in containers. Sow the seeds about 1 inch deep and space them 12 to 18 inches apart. Water the soil gently after planting. Watering. Bitter gourd plants need regular watering to keep the soil consistently moist. Water deeply, ensuring the root zone receives sufficient moisture. Avoid overwatering as it can lead to root rot. Support and spacing. Bitter gourd vines are climbers and require support to grow vertically. Install trellises, stakes, or provide a sturdy structure for the vines to climb on. Space the plants adequately to allow proper airflow and prevent overcrowding. Fertilization. Before planting, incorporate organic matter, such as compost or well-rotted manure, into the soil to enrich its fertility. During the growing season, apply a balanced organic fertilizer according to the package instructions to provide essential nutrients. Pest and disease management. Bitter gourd can be susceptible to pests like aphids, fruit flies, and whiteflies. Monitor your plants regularly and take appropriate measures if you notice any infestation. Organic pest control methods such as neem oil or insecticidal soaps can be used. Proper spacing, good airflow, and avoiding overhead watering can help prevent diseases like powdery mildew. Harvesting. Harvest bitter gourd when the fruits have reached their mature size, typically around 4 to 8 inches in length. The skin should be firm and evenly colored. Use a sharp knife or pruning shears to cut the fruits from the vine. Remember that bitter gourd has a bitter taste, which some people find acquired. Enjoy it in various culinary dishes or explore different recipes to balance its flavor. By following these guidelines, you can successfully grow bitter gourd in your home garden and savor its unique characteristics. Round gourd, also known as Indian round cucumber or tinda, is a vegetable that can be grown in home gardens. Plant seeds directly in well-drained soil, provide full sun exposure, water regularly, and harvest when the fruit is young and tender for best flavor.